Fujifilm recipes are overrated. There. I said it. And I know you're going to come for me in the comments, but honestly, I think it's making people worse photographers. There's something about having total control over your image and making it yours. So if you take 2 to 5 minutes of your time and use the profiles in your preferred program, whether it's Lightroom or Capture One, you get those Fujifilm color profiles, aka film simulations, which is that beautiful Fuji color science, okay? So classic chrome, classic neg, whatever. That's built in to your preferred editor. You can use that as a base and create a really good edit using those that will give you something far better, I can assure you, than the recipes that you're taking the time to punch into your camera. Then you're trying to choose a recipe depending on the situation that you're in, because guess what? They're super inconsistent. It doesn't work for every environment, every lighting situation. So you are working with something that has set parameters when it comes to highlights, shadows, dynamic range, white balance. You are limiting yourself, okay? Yes, they can look cool. I get it. Classic Cuban egg, incredible. It is a fantastic recipe. It looks really good in the right conditions. Another one, Kodachrome 64. If you follow Once Upon a Time, Juan Pablo, he's a photographer. He shoots JPEGs for portraits, creates incredible portraits that are primarily shot with Kodachrome 64. It looks incredible, but he does some touching up with it as well. He does some editing still. My point is just learn to edit your photographs, okay? It's not the end of the world if you have to spend 2 to 5 minutes touching up a photo, making it yours, rather than fighting with a recipe that, let's say, it doesn't suit the conditions that day, and then you're either A, spending time flipping through different recipes trying to get something that works, or you're just disappointed when you get home and can't figure out why your images don't look like other people who are shooting with that recipe, and it's creating more friction that way. So that's my hot take. Learn to edit your images. I am a Fujifilm shooter. Okay, I've owned Fujifilm for many years, many different cameras, and I've never used the JPEGs. Okay, I use them as a reference point to get a real-time look of maybe where I want to take my edit while I'm shooting. It just gives me a cool idea and instant gratification when I take an image, but not once am I satisfied with that as a final product. I always like to edit my RAWs and take it the extra mile with masking, and adjusting everything that I want to adjust, because guaranteed I'm not going to be satisfied with what's punched in there in a JPEG. Anyway, I'm just a guy.